Okay,
Hi!
another episode.
We're still in the hotel.
No, these are fun. Yeah, we're still in the hotel. These are a lot of fun. Okay, we are going to be talking.
It's his turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. I'm excited about this one.
We're two brothers. I told you to put the phone on silent. You did not listen.
Okay. All right. So here we go. It doesn't matter. I just won't answer it. What we're going to talk about for the next little bit is something that I really have a lot of feelings in my heart about, and I feel deeply and strongly.
Is it
about
Dr. Pepper?
It's not. It's not. Dr. Pepper is great, though. I do.
We're going to have to talk about
Dr. Pepper.
We're going to have to talk about Dr. Pepper sometime.
At some point, I'm going to tell you exactly why.
Okay.
It's a drink of the gods. But we are going to talk about sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches, yeah.
Oh man.
So
that's a broad topic.
it is.
What kind of sandwiches?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I mean, I'll go and eat a sandwich at a deli, like a little tuna sandwich or a Reuben or something like that. But I want to talk specifically, I think, about the chains and which one is your favorite, if you can think of one,
Ooh.
and why, and what it means at the different places. So I'm going to give some examples for you. Some of this may come from Ohio. You may not know. Some of you may know. You can offer in your own and make up your own list. But this is just to give you an idea of how you can pick. We'll start at the bottom of the rung, in my opinion. Subway.
Oh yeah, how are we going
We're gonna start there. The unknown meats.
Yeah.
Okay, so Subway. We've got Port of Subs. We've got Firehouse Subs. We've got.
Are you ranking these in order?
No.
Okay.
No,
good.
Subway
is kind of at the bottom.
They are at the absolute bottom. We'll talk about that here in a second. So, Port of Subs, Firehouse Subs, Jimmy John's. We've got Schlotzsky's. If you don't know what Schlotzsky's is, you're not from back east.
You need to know.
Oh,
no, it's not just back east anymore.
I know. Well, there's one here in Vegas,
Oh, there you go.
but there's also Handles in Vegas. Anyway, okay, so those kinds of Quiznos.
Are we talking fast food sandwich shops?
We're talking chain.
Okay.
That everybody knows. Faster. I mean, Jimmy John's is freaky fast.
They say.
They say.
I've also had them freaky not deliver it.
They freaking not delivered it. So, all right. So let's talk about that. What constitutes a good sandwich? I mean, there's Pops. We went to Pops. There's local stuff where you live. There's local stuff where we live.
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that. Because
nobody can relate.
we don't want to. But we want to talk about what makes a good sandwich for you. And I'll tell you what makes a good sandwich for me and why.
Are we talking just sandwiches, like cold cuts, or are we talking paninis? What are we talking?
Whatever you get at those places, whatever is your favorite.
You get a salad.
Do you want me to start? We're going to talk about sandwiches. It's sandwiches. That's what we're talking about is sandwiches. Subs. Cold cuts.
Okay.
They can be hot, cold, anything longer than 8 inches.
Okay. Stop it.
So let's talk about it.
Don't try and pretend. Anyway, wasn't very family friendly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You start.
Okay. We'll start right now. I really, really like a nice cold, full of meat, full of veggies, full of dressings, loaded sandwich. And for that, I've got to go to Jimmy John's and get the JJ Gargantuan with all the freebies.
How did I know?
With all the freebies. That's just what I do. That's what I do. You've got the pastrami, the capicola, you've got the ham, you've got the roast beef, and then you've got the lettuce, tomato, onion, oregano, salt, pepper, oil, vinegar, mayo, mayonnaise, mayo, mustard, the hot peppers, and Sprouts if they have them. And don't get me started on Sprouts. They've taken it away, and I hate it. I want Sprouts back in our lives. I'll get the sickness. I don't care. Give it to me.
You already have the sickness.
I do have the sickness, but I want Sprouts on my sandwich. And that's what I think. I want it full of meat. It has cucumbers. It has cucumbers too. I do love a good cold.
I love cucumbers on sandwich.
Deli sandwich. I love it. I like hot ones too, but that's my number one go-to.
I don't know if I have a number one. I like a lot of sandwiches. You give me a Philly cheesesteak,
I know.
a good
I know.
hot Philly cheesesteak. That's like pretty good.
It's really
Um,
good. So maybe you have a
oh,
favorite. Maybe you have a
oh.
favorite at every place because Schlotzsky's has the original deluxe.
Penn Station. Do you know Penn
I
Station?
do know Penn Station.
Oh, I love Penn Station. Their fries. We're talking sandwiches.
We're
I'm
not
sorry.
talking fries.
Sorry. Okay, so
Would you prefer a warm or a cold sandwich if you had to pick?
It really depends.
Pick one.
I don't know. It really depends where we're going. So if I'm going to a Quiznos, I'm gonna get a hot sandwich.
Of course.
Their cold sandwiches are not good.
They're just better at the hot
Yeah.
sandwiches, for sure.
If I'm going to Jersey Mike's, I'm getting a hot sandwich.
Oh, I forgot about yours.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is pretty good too. That's why there's too many options.
I know it. Well, that's why
If
we're
I'm going to Jimmy
talking
John's,
about
I'm getting a cold sandwich because that's the only.
it. They're
option.
really good at it.
That's really their only option. I don't think they have hot sandwiches, do they? I don't think so.
It's not.
I have my favorites. I get a number 17 at Jimmy John's with hot peppers. I get a number 12 at Jimmy John's with sprouts if they have it, which they don't anymore.
I get a number diarrhea at Subway every time I go. It's my favorite one. I get it every time. It's the only one I get. It's the only one I get. It's so good for me.
It's not.
Part of my weight loss program.
It seems to be working well.
Oh gosh. So anyway, I just like I like sandwiches. I
think it really, for me, it comes down to you got to have good bread. Jimmy John's, I feel, has pretty good bread.
Yeah.
Penn Station has pretty good bread. Jersey Mike's has pretty good bread. Subway bread is baked fresh daily.
and it is. I see them put it in the
I
oven.
watched it be
I
baked.
kind of think they put it in a bag and wait till the next day to give it to you.
I
though.
think it's the same. I think the other places do the same thing.
Oh, God.
But for some reason, Subway has just found a way to screw it up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
sad. I think if I had to pick, my go-to for sandwiches is usually at Jimmy John's, unless I can find a unique sandwich shop somewhere, like Texas Melts here in Vegas was really good.
We're not
talking
promoting
about
Texas Melt, but dang, it's a good
It
sandwich.
was really good. But yeah, I think my go-to is Jimmy John's, and I would probably go with number 17, which is the ultimate porker.
This doesn't sound
The ultimate porker
right.
with hot peppers. Yeah. So
Gluttons is what we are.
you got the gargantuan.
It's fine. They call it the JJ. It's fine.
Yeah. The junior sandwich.
Yeah. So
Right. Anyway,
that's sandwiches. I don't know that there's anything bad to say about sandwiches.
I have had very few bad sandwiches.
Yeah.
One of them was from Subway. Sorry, Subway.
Sorry, we just
not-
don't like you.
We are not Jared.
Nope.
Are we allowed to say that? I don't know.
Yeah, we're not Jared.
Jared doesn't sponsor you anymore, so
It's like the Sprint guy.
He's in
Didn't
jail.
he move around from?
Jared's in jail. Anyway.
Okay, we like sandwiches, and we hope that you do too. That's all for today.
See ya.
Have a good one.